guys, happy Sunday. In the wake of CAF official ruling yesterday, where final whistle brought you production concerning the official ruling, and the disciplinary committee came up with five decisions against the Libyan side. They are the 14th side, and we are hearing some strong sources that it's now more than football. But before that, go to my brother. AY Oba. Welcome to
You are not good.
yes, my brother. And welcome to Channel Final, which is the channel that brings you the best and the best of every sporting analysis. Don't forget my all social media platform on Facebook, Final Whistle 931, on Twitter, and on X, Final Whistle 931, on TikTok, Final Whistle 931, of course, our YouTube page, Final Whistle 931, will give you the full version of our production. Don't just watch our videos, want you to like, share, and drop your comment in the comment section. Agochuku, what's going on? The Libyan side are not taking this ruling
Uh,
lightly.
yes, it's as expected, but I think the right channel should be going to the Court of Arbitration in Sports. But now they are taking it more than football. They are now going to an extent that we don't understand, and this is now trying to show that yes, this was their intention all along. Because if you look at the whole thing, their case was the fact that they had a delay in the airport or wrong landing, and all that. That happened. We had settled that beef when they came to UEFA finally with the CAF officials. That should have died there, but they went for revenge when we went to Benghazi, to Libya, to play the match. So you see that this other what's happening right now, it shows that it is as a result of what they did before.
Oh, yeah.
And so, but this particular case, I think this is more than football, and this is at the point in time that where our country, Nigeria, I mean the head of state, the president, whoever he is, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should, stand up at this point in time, defend his people, because this is you can't start threatening the lives
Yes,
of
civilians.
Nigerians
Yes.
that are in your country as a result of CAF ruling.
CAF ruling.
This is just football.
Football pastime.
Football. Okay, let's even assume if they go to the AFCON, will they win it? Okay, let them give them the 3 points. Can they still qualify for the list? They can't qualify. So these ones are just, they have an ulterior motive that we all know has been existing since, whether we like it or not. I've said it times down number. The North African region, in fact, Libya to be precise, has hatred for the black color. And we all know in Africa, it is Nigeria that is mostly traveling through that route. So this is their what would I call it?
It's a long time beef.
It's a long time beef.
Long time, not be today.
No be today something. And so I think it is time for the president to do this before.
Anyway, what's going on?
So
I thought it was just
see,
90 minutes.
I'm not shocked. We also saw it coming. We had a production yesterday and we said that the Libyans were going offensive. Now they started by cyberbullying the pilot.
Yes.
That's where it started from. Knowing fully well that he's an Arabian, knowing fully well that his family is in Tunisia. So they started by cyberbullying him to see whether they can actually get him listed. At the point they were calling him spies. So we saw all of this coming. So eventually when the ruling happened yesterday, I knew it was going to be more than this. And they eventually showed what they had in plans. Now, all across Libyan media space yesterday, the ruling was what was talked about. In fact, in some TV shows, some of their countrymen were calling and they were saying that Nigerians and Libyans have to go. And then before they go, they have to make sure that we pay
the 50,000.
The money is going to the money that the CAF actually
Fines them.
Find them. There is Nigerians that is going to pay the fine. That they are going to look for a way to get the money out of Nigeria. So you are going to be taxed to pay the money by fire, by force. So eventually, if you cannot pay the money, you have to leave. So they are threatening them with deportation. They are threatening them with arrest. It's all over there. And let's not forget, if we go back to the genesis of this problem, the captain of the Libyan team, it just took him some few words to instigate all of those things. Even people that were not in Nigeria to experience whatever they claimed to have experienced in Nigeria, they took it up. And then we saw how they started planning for our arrival. You understand? So we cannot take those words lightly. I'm glad you have called onto the president, but it's not looking like it has not gone beyond sports.
It has gone beyond sports. Exactly.
It's going beyond sports. It's not going very political and security. Likewise. And I'm not sure any life of Nigerian deserves 3 point or $50,000. $50,000. So I believe the necessary action should be taken at this point. Let's not take it lightly. Before now, let's not forget that we've had series of deportation issues with the Libyans. At the
Yes.
point, the Minister of Foreign Affairs was in Libya, where we had so many of our people that were incarcerated illegally,
Illegally,
and
yes.
they had to just look for a way to
Free them
free
up and
them
come
and then
back
come
home.
back to Nigeria. So these people, when there was no issues, now that there's issues now, we should not take it lightly.
I'm telling
Let's
you,
not
bro.
forget that they are known for the slave trade and all of these
Yes,
things.
yes.
Now, the players that probably put all of this out because they had a voice, because most of them are playing in various clubs, they had a voice. It was easy for us to know. There are so many things that might be happening in Libya to the common man, to the
Yes,
common
yes,
Nigerian
yes.
that we might not know.
Have the platform to
And I
actually
really
bring
don't
out.
know. I really don't know why Libyans are taking this thing too far. They said you breached the disciplinary code,
They
and they
investigated.
investigated. They allowed you to submit all your evidences. They investigated and they found you guilty. Now the necessary thing is, if you find the ruling not satisfiable enough, then you go to the Court of Arbitration of Sport, which you apparently did. Then wait for the ruling. If it satisfy you, fine. Well, why are you taking all of these things? And there's something I really want us to probably inculcate from the European setting of the way they started setting their football. Like when you like this is let me just use a very familiar example. When you see a player that is being given a red card, you see teams that will say they want to go and appeal. When you appeal and you fail the appeal, they'll have to the sanction.
Yes.
So it does not depend on you to think twice before
you appeal it.
So I think if they know that if they appeal, they are going to get in more sanctions. I think because there's nothing to appeal here. You kept people for 20 hours.
Hostage.
You kept people for 20 hours.
Airports.
They came to play football. You kept them for 20 hours without food, without water. And then all of a sudden,
this issue they somehow. You understand? But guys, quickly before we go, the former, let me use the former president, the FA president, Al Shamani, that is now a committee member in CAF. You understand? If I'm looking at it from a perspective that if it was the normal citizen of Libya now, in the street now, threatening the Nigerians on social media and everything, we can actually understand. But why is this person a CAF member and is instigating this from the top?
That's how
because
he's
using harsh words.
I tell you,
the pilot straight up.
Is
there anything CAF can do to such member?
That is how all of them are built. I think we
came out. Ashamani came out and was talking.
The truth is, I don't blame him. I blame CAF. I would tell you that this sanction was too small.
I felt the same though.
It was too small for the gravity of the offense. Okay. I'm telling you, we're supposed to lose lives.
Like 50 people on board.
And so you give them 50,000. Are you valuing per head $1,000 US?
I was even expecting them to probably get a sanction of not.
Yes, for years. That would be more stringent on them. So when you give them 50,000, they can pay. They will levy our boys, the Nigerians, to pay for them. Yes, they will pay.
Because if
they will tax them to pay.
Go through the testimony of the pilot.
But if you find this move like 5-10 years of not playing football, let's see what they'll do by that about that.
The Tunisian pilot came out and said it was because of his experience.
Yes,
imagine it was a new pilot.
That was a potential disaster that we had.
Because they have calculated the amount of aviation fuel that were actually carried from Libya, from Kano to Libya to in Benghazi.
Yeah.
So now extra 300 kilometers. Do you understand? Then you were hovering in the sky for about, you were asking for permission 8 times.
No, yeah.
What would have happened?
Official, now you see my fear now is the fact that, so that you know the level of how wicked these people are. If they could do that to notable names, people that play in Atlanta, people that play in Bayern Leverkusen, people that play in the topmost league, and they know notable people that they are aware that you are coming to your country. What of people that we don't know that sells in Libya?
That's a tough one.
So I think this is like a wake up call to our government. I don't see any business that Nigeria has to do in Libya.
What are we going
there? If the country is good, then what business do you have in Libya? Yeah, we understand that Nigerians are everywhere, but Libya.
Let me tell you one thing that would shock you. We had similar situation where we faced xenophobic attack against Nigerians in South Africa. The reply of our government is one of the reasons why this thing keep happening. My bro, the guy go take reply to somebody. The next 10 people around no go fit think to do that kind of thing to you guys, knowing the force we pull.
Population-wise, Libya 6 million. If I'm not
mistaken. Yes, now I'm hearing you.
They don't,
and whether they like it or not, some of them might be looking at this video. You have your own people in Nigeria. Let them know that they also have people. So whatever you do, be cautious of that. You have your people in Nigeria and some other countries So before you start taking action, think about the lives of your other citizens that you have, because you cannot just say every Libyan is in Libya. You have your people cut across. So whatever you do now, before you take any step in trying
Or you
to
throw
put,
stones on
yeah,
markets.
you look, you might probably eat, you might probably eat somebody that you know.
Household member now.
But these people are that wicked that they don't even care.
More than football now, the president should
It's
just
a tough
do the
one.
needful.
Thank
The
you,
president should do the
Ojugo.
needful.
Thank you, AY.
Yeah.
And that is all from you, our guys. That you have heard it all. Safety first. Nigerian brothers with the Libya and sisters with the Libya beg. Safety first. We wish you guys the best because these people are not taking it lightly. They are taking it more than football. Regardless, President Ahmed Tinubu, these are the matters you need to talk about. And that is all from us. See you guys.